Hello beautiful viewers, I'm going to make a video about viruses on Windows. I do not have any viruses. I know people that don't even have an antivirus software on their computer on Windows, which is scary. And I know people never scan for viruses as well, which is also freaking scary. I mean, you probably have review viruses, even if you don't download much things very often. And then my antivirus is updating, my alarm one. Yeah, probably have viruses, I'm sorry to say. I know you probably don't go on very many downloading websites. Viruses can come out of nowhere, even if you just go on a website, just trying to look up something, or something like that. You can get viruses and all different types of viruses, like malware, malicious files, that basically is. Adware, spyware, malware and adware are the type of spyware. Which, spyware is quite scary, because there's this hacker person looking at your screen and what you're doing, trying to steal your passwords and all that, and you can get hacked and all this scary stuff. And I don't think you would like malware and that crap on your computer, and it also can slow it down. And something else, it can make it even faster than it already is, and I didn't even think that could happen. But, you know, it's best to have your computer at normal speed or whatever it was when you bought it, even if it is a little slow. There's ways to speed it up, the safe way. No viruses, like cleaning your computer from using CCleaner to clean up all your unwanted files hiding in Windows. Here's why you should scan for viruses and what I do to try and avoid them if I can. Yes, I do get viruses a lot of the time, even though I am very, very careful with websites I go on. Even if you don't download stuff very often, you just go on random websites, try and look up something, or you're just gonna do, I don't know, whatever you want to do online, and you want to go to this website that you don't know about. Which I do that a lot, because I Google things a lot and I want to know the information, the answer to the question that I've been wondering. Sometimes you're not sure, oh yeah, really. If it's Wikipedia, you know for sure that's safe. And Google, which is a search engine. And you get all sorts of viruses, like you get Trojans, and those are very, 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 like, one of the worst ones to get. I've had Trojans before. I've had malware. I'm pretty sure I have malware. I probably had all sorts of viruses, so I know a little about them, but I wouldn't want to mess with them. I just want to get rid of them. And yeah, there's all types of viruses. There's some really high dangerous ones, there's some medium ones that aren't so bad, and there's some low ones, but there's not very many of those. There is some viruses that aren't viruses that antiviruses do pick up. You've got to be 100% sure if you're allowing that to your computer that you know it's safe. Like if you cracked a program saying you cracked Sony Vegas and got it for free, you got to make sure. Because if you're allowing a Trojan, that could seriously fuck up your computer, you know? One thing you must have on your computer is an antivirus software. And here's the ones I recommend, because some people use like McAfee, Windows Defender, Microsoft Security Essentials, and there's loads of more crap ones out there that I don't know a lot of them, but I know a few. I know quite a few antivirus software. These are the ones I recommend. I'm going to recommend the ones I have, but I'm going to recommend some others that also seem quite... So the ones I use is Zone Alarm. I mainly use the firewall on it, as AVG just come with a free firewall. This is the free version, and you can get a free firewall on it. And a free antivirus. It picks up viruses quite well from my experience, but I would recommend AVG to go along with it. And they do update automatically every single day in the background of your computer, which is something that's quite important. You've got to update your antivirus. But I don't really update it myself. I let it do it automatically, which is good, because if I had to update it myself every day, I'd forget some days. So it's quite good to have an antivirus that updates automatically every single day, and this one already updated today, and AVG is probably going to do it soon. I don't know. Unless it already has, I don't freaking know. Let's see. Yeah, it's already updated today. So, that's it. So, yeah, my antiviruses are up to date. They update every day automatically. That's important. Because some viruses like come out today, and if you have an old version of AVG that's updated like last month, it probably won't pick it up. And, you know, that's why you've sort of got to update it, because of new viruses and stuff. So yeah, and to scan for viruses, you're meant to scan like once a week, and I scan more than that sometimes, but I want to be on the safe side, like if I feel like I'm a virus. You can have your antiviruses scan automatically, both of them do for me. Like this scanned automatically my computer earlier, well before I started filming this, and it didn't detect anything. But I think that's just a quick scan, because I notice it's just really quick, so I'm pretty sure it just does a quick scan in the background. You must do a full scan every single week. Like, you know, I'm not going to scan now. this is a full site. It picks up them quite well, so AVG is one of the best. I also would recommend Avast. I've never actually used it. I don't know if it's any good. Well, actually, I have used it one time on someone else's computer, and it worked perfectly. I scanned with Avast on one of my friend's computers, and it picked up a lot of viruses really well. So that's another one I would recommend. 'Cause I know a lot of people use that, and I think some of my friends do, which is good, because I know it's a good antivirus software. But I don't think you can get it for free. It's probably just a trial, so ones that's what I'd recommend. It's ones I have. I'd recommend getting both. ZoneAlarm first, and then AVG. Download that. I'll put the links in the description to these antivirus. And also, I'd recommend Malwarebytes. I've never actually properly used, but I've seen that it's really good, and you can get a free version on it. I don't know about Hitman Pro. It looks okay, but yeah. I think the ones I recommend is definitely ZoneAlarm with AVG, like get both. Avast and Malwarebytes. I recommend you get, because they work nicely. Others are just probably not that good. Norton is another one. I know someone who uses it, but as long as it works for him. Norton. Norton. I've never used it. My dad said it was like a mess. Some people said it was dangerous. It's an antivirus software, but I know some of them can be viruses and all that shit because there is fake ones. Yeah, I don't know if I recommend Norton. I've never used it. I've heard that it was like crap and dangerous and all this stuff, so a few of my friends do use it, and I can see that it picks up viruses well, but I don't think I recommend it in this video. For you guys, if you use Norton, then just carry on using it, and if it picks up your viruses well, then that's the good thing, really. Something else I recommend to get rid of help you protect you from viruses. You go into settings on your internet browser or history or whatever, where you can go into history way as well. Go to show advanced. I'm showing you in Chrome. I don't have Firefox anymore. So this is something else I recommend doing. Cleaning your internet data, such as cookies, browsing history, download history, cookies and other plugin data, cached images, which are basically images that are saved on your computer that can take up a lot of room of so many websites. It just saves random images from websites. This is what I usually delete. Passwords I don't usually delete. I like it. It saves to the past hour usually. Just change this to the beginning of time. I'm talking about. Then you first cleaning browsing data. You've got to do this probably at least once a week. I'd probably recommend, because a lot of viruses are stuck in your cookies and cached images and all that stuff. They're in your internet temp folder somewhere on your computer, which is where viruses can be a lot of the time. Because I've seen it coming up with saying viruses around my internet, and I cleared my internet cookies and then the virus was gone. So yeah, that's something I recommend you do a lot to help you protect you from viruses. It does help a lot. Cleaning. I know you might be like, oh god, it's going to sign me out of everything. But if your internet browser saves your passwords, like for example mine does, like, yeah, see, it signs you out of everything, which is pretty annoying, but I can easily just sign back in because it remembers my password, because that's what I said to do. So there we go. I've easily signed back in. No problems at all. So yeah, that's something I recommend. And if you use more than one browser, do it on every single browser that you pop-ups. That's something else I also recommend, is block pop-ups, because a lot of viruses can come through pop-ups if you get random pop-ups on random websites. Chrome never used to have that setting switched on, so every time I used to use Chrome, it used to come up with pop-ups. That's why I used to like Firefox, because Firefox always blocked them and it was always set to block. Chrome doesn't usually do that anymore. I've never experienced it in Chrome anymore, so that's why I don't mind using Chrome, and it works fine for me. Else, I don't know, I sort of recommend this, but if you find adverts annoying, and on some download websites there could be so many adverts saying download this, download that, and that could be like dangerous. But on YouTube adverts aren't dangerous, and Facebook, I don't know if Facebook has adverts, because I've had adblock for so long I don't fucking know anymore. You can go to Chrome Store, add-on store, you can basically get adblock on every internet browser I think, but I don't think you can Safari and Internet Explorer. I don't know, because I don't use Safari and Internet Explorer, so yeah. So you can just simply type in adblock. I sort of recommend this because it just helps to block adverts on some of them. Or some websites can be dangerous and take download viruses and stuff. So yeah, just the first one works great. I don't know why I got two. One time it was glitching, so I got another. That one works fine because I use that. Like, it blocks adverts on downloading sites, because a lot of them have them everywhere. Even the download might be safe on that website. There could be loads of adverts saying, being like, download this to make your computer faster, download this for free antivirus software, you get so many viruses, and that could be fake, you know, and fake cleaners. Something else I recommend is CCleaner. It's free. I don't know if Windows cleanup is any good. I think it's okay, but I'd recommend CCleaner because basically it's free and it cleans everything just great. It can clean your Internet Explorer temporary internet files, which I don't use Internet Explorer, but believe it or not, loads of files are just hiding on my computer from it and I don't even use the frickin' browser. And then it just deletes all this sort of stuff, well, cleans it more like, which sort of deletes it. Do thumbnails, you know, cache data, and then system, empty recycle bin, temporary files, memory dumps, Windows error. You can decide what you want to delete. And desktop shortcuts, if I had that, I would probably delete everything off my desktop, so I'd just leave that unticked because I don't want it to delete everything off my desktop, because everything on my desktop is basically a shortcut, so that's why it has arrows by it, telling me that it's a shortcut. Arrow means, if you didn't know, it means shortcut. Also, advanced isn't usually ticked. Fetch data, Windows event logs, and that. And you can simply run cleaner. I did this earlier before filming this. So, just to clean my computer, it notifies you down here every time it needs cleaning, which is nice. I know Android does that as well, which I'm talking about Windows here, not Android. I might talk about Android in another video and how to protect your device and clean it and right. It notifies you. AVG TuneUp doesn't. This one notifies you down here saying you need to clean your computer. So then you click on it, run cleaner, which I've already cleaned stuff, and yeah, I'll probably need to delete my Chrome internet cache, but I did that the other day. So yeah, then add lows, because there wasn't much there because I already did it early on. That also cleans up the space on your computer, like, yeah, it cleans all the junk off your computer, which is nice, because doing that manually is annoying as hell to do. CCleaner usually cleans out your recycle bin if you don't empty it yourself anyway. What else would I recommend to keep you? Oh yes, this is important. I know people that don't even update their Windows computer. Mine needed updating today. Like you needed to know that. I let it update because I know it was important. Yes, it's annoying when I want to start and go on here. It's like updating, but I'm just like, oh yeah, it's important. It's just it's trying to cover patches over some websites that are virus hit. Some people wonder why updating Windows is important. Here's why it's important. Yeah, sometimes it updates things on your computer, but mainly it updates things. Like, there's a lot of virus websites out there on Windows. That's probably why You Are an Idiot website, youareanidiot.org, probably has no viruses on there, because Windows found out about it. Microsoft and stuff. Microsoft probably know there's loads of viruses on Windows. They're trying to fix that. Believe it or not, they are trying to. That's why Windows updates are important, because they just patch a lot of websites that are viruses to help protect you. And if you don't install Windows updates, there is more of a chance of getting a fucking virus on your computer. And that is scary. So, I'd recommend, usually Windows updates update when you shut down. You can set it not to and never update, but yeah, that's just you can simply just go into control panel and look Windows. I don't usually check for updates, it usually updates itself when it shuts down anyway. That's what it's meant to do. And when you start up as well, see here, you can turn off and turn on automatic updates. Mine is set to install automatic updates recommended in the first place, so I left it and never check for updates. Some people have it set to that, which is scary. Yeah, so that's how you see. Usually it's set like that anyway, if you haven't messed with it. Some people set it to never. This is just some ways to help protect you from viruses. And you know, if you scan now, you probably have a lot. AVG removes all your viruses automatically, which is good. Learn something, and make sure you scan your computer once a week with a good antivirus software. Sorry, I sound like overprotective now, but I want to make sure you're all safe from viruses and make sure you update Windows. Because I know a lot of people don't, which is freaking scary. And I know people don't have antiviruses, or might just have Windows Defender for Windows 8, and I don't even use that. But guys, I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you protect your computer, and I hope you do these things that I said in this video. Also, if you clean your computer with CCleaner, your antiviruses will scan a lot quicker. I'm just making this video because I know people that don't scan and probably have viruses on their computer. Oh yeah, if you have any questions about this, I'll try my best to answer you and help you out with it. So yeah, please leave those below, and keep smiling and be beautiful. Bye!